Good day, fellow citizens and residents. Today, Friday, 28th May 2021, I hereby affirm the Ministry of Education's commitment to ensuring the health and overall well-being of all who work and learn within our education institutions. As you are well aware, on Monday, the 24th of May 2021, in a joint statement from the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Education, the nation was apprised of the closure of all early childhood facilities and all primary and secondary schools within the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis for a period of 2 weeks in the first instance. While the decision to close schools is always a difficult one, it was necessary. Ensuring the continued health and safety of our children, our families, and our communities is of greatest importance. The national response to the spread of COVID-19 within our nation continues to evolve, and decisions at both the national and regional level continue to inform decision-making within the Ministry of Education. On Thursday, the 20th of May, 2021, senior ministry officials operationalized the ministry's plan for continued education and remote learning. As ever, we remain vigilant in ensuring that we are proactive in our planning and responsive to emerging realities nationally to mitigate the spread of coronavirus. Today I seek to provide an update on 2 matters related to the education of our children: continued education and end-of-year assessments. Although on-site instruction has been suspended in schools for a period of 2 weeks in the first instance, our students are being afforded the opportunity to continue to learn at home. The Ministry of Education, understanding the likely reality of school closure due to the national COVID-19 mitigation efforts, took the necessary steps to ensure that educational support will continue despite school closure. Schools have been in communication with parents and students and are ensuring that parents are informed and students meaningfully engaged. At this juncture, let me thank our principals and teachers for working to ensure that during this period of school closure, students are not without educational material to support continued education in the home. We are aware that there are concerns with respect to assessment. At the national level, decisions regarding assessment are being reviewed in light of our changing national COVID-19 status. My leadership team, in close collaboration with school leaders, are working to chart the most appropriate course for our system. With respect to regional assessment, in a recent press release dated Thursday, the 27th May 2021, CXC announced the decision to delay the sitting of regional examinations by a further 2 weeks. Therefore, regional examinations will commence on Monday, 28th June 2021. As we draw towards the end of the 2020-2021 school year, at the Ministry of Education, we are cognizant that regardless of where students' learning is happening, supports must be provided. The Ministry of Education will ensure that schools and by extension teachers are able to provide continuity of education for all students in the most appropriate and accessible ways possible. In closing, as we continue to chart the way forward for education, you can expect to hear periodically from officials within the Ministry of Education who will provide you, our stakeholders, with updates on critical matters in education. Rest assured, within the Ministry of Education, there are contingency plans in place for the education of our nation's children with the best interests of our students, teachers, school administrators, and other school personnel uppermost in our consciousness. I am appealing to all of us to work together to ensure the continued health and safety of our nation's citizens and residents. Let us uphold the appropriate hygiene protocols, the wearing of face masks, sanitizing hands, practicing the necessary physical distancing, and wherever possible, limiting unnecessary face-to-face interactions. Specifically to parents and guardians, we implore you in so much as possible to keep your children at home during the period of closure. At this juncture, I would like to express my utmost gratitude to parents, children, and staff of schools who participated in the contact tracing exercises. It is through our individual and collective actions that we will curtail the spread of the COVID-19 virus. We solicit your continued support and compliance during the second phase of contact tracing exercises. Thank you very much for your attention, and may God continue to bless and protect us as a nation.